Hi guys, it's me, the Witch of Boise, and I'm here to do another episode of Toasty Tarot Nights, Toasty Tarot Nights. This is the show that I do on an almost weekly basis where we have some drinks, and this could be mocktails, cocktails, beer, wine, water, coffee, tea, whatever you're drinking. And we just read some cards and just hang out, talk about life. Make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe, also comment below. Tell me if any of these resonates with you. Also, if love becomes a part of the reading today, my default is reading to a female about a male, so pronouns are interchangeable. He's can be she's can be he's, he, she, them, or they. Also, this is going to be a general read, so it may resonate with you, it may not, but make sure you do watch this whole thing because there might be something that you're being guided today to watch and take to heart. You never know. So let's get started. I'm starting off with our Witch's Tarot, my favorite deck. I'm just going to shuffle along. And you know what? We need to do a cheers. Let's cheers to positivity and friendship. Clink. That's quite delightful. My drink today is vodka with a seltzer water. I think it is grapefruit. It's really good. Ever since we've been quarantined, I went and got some seltzer water before everything went down and people were manic buying. And I had to get seltzer water that I normally don't have. And it's been quite a treat. It's been really good. But I'm such a creature of habit that I have such a hard time with change. But that is something that we'll talk about in a little bit about change because there's a lot of stuff that's going on here at my house. Okay, so I just got some flyers that came out for our Witch's Tarot. So I'm just going to kind of just shuffle and see if there's any flyers for our clarifying cards, which is the A.E. Waite or Waite tarot deck. So we're doing actually pretty good. Okay. One more. All right. So what I'm going to do is just cut it on those last two. Okay, so we have a total of 5 cards, a total of 10 cards, but 5 of the Witch's Tarot, 5 of the A.E. Waite Tarot deck as our clarifiers. So let's begin. Oh, I love this card. This is like one of my favorite cards. It is the 10 of Cups, and that's being clarified by the Page of Pentacles. I love this card. This is like my favorite card. It has a rainbow in it. It is just like everything that you want in like romance and like your life. It just is like the perfect moment. Like it's just, yeah, I just love it. Okay, and then we have the 8 of Swords, and that is being clarified by the Queen of Cups in reverse. Then we have the 7 of Swords, and that is being clarified by the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Then we have the King of Wands, and that is being clarified by the Moon in reverse. This is actually very interesting because you'll see on tomorrow's general read, and that will be uploaded at 6 a.m. Mountain Time in the U.S. And it has a couple repeat cards, so that's really, really cool. Okay, then we have the Emperor. And that is being clarified by strength. Awesome. This is awesome, awesome, awesome. So, wow. I love that 10 of Cups so much. It makes me so happy whenever I see it. But we have 3 major arcanas. I'm going to really focus and hone in on our main cards, which the only major arcana in our main cards are the Emperor. And this is really strong energy being clarified by the strength. So, and this is just weird because I filmed a general reading at 10 a.m. today, and I'm filming this it's probably 6:30 in the evening. And it's just weird. It's just, these cards just sometimes creep me out. But this Emperor, this is masculine energy. This is what our, and this has been a running theme lately. Our divine masculine energy has been on a lower vibration. The female, the feminine energy, divine energy has been on a higher vibration. And so in order for like this to be balanced and just a really good energy surge, which I feel like it is going to be coming soon, and I feel like this has been like a buildup for a while now. I'd say it like over a year, maybe 2. It feels like this divine masculine energy is starting to get the strength to really get into this higher vibration. I feel like they're really letting go of things, and you'll see in that general read that will be released tomorrow, and it kind of explains a little bit more. And this is such a great energy, and it's totally true where it's just that strength. That strength is coming out. This can be the masculine side of yourself. This can be a partner. This can be, sorry, my cat's having the zoomies. This can be any sort of energy in that, whatever resonates with you. And it feels like that there's a side of them, and this is the King of Wands side. So this is like passion. This can be sex. This can be career even. The shadow side of it is coming into light. And this is really a great strength that is happening for the Emperor. There might be some issues where maybe there has been someone that hasn't had a job or hasn't been able to financially be into the level that you are at, or that you expect your partner to be at, or something of that effect. And it feels like that they are now reaching a new level. And this cannot even be like how you expect it. It could be just as they expect themselves to be. So they're really overcoming something really, really big. And with that shadow energy, it feels like it's really kind of like a selfish with the King of Wands shadow energy. It's very selfish, very, I get devil energy. It's not as bad. And the devil energy isn't necessarily bad, but it's not as that like indication of it's the devil, but it has that selfishness to it where it is like, I am here to do my own fire, and you guys are taking a back seat, and it's all about me. And that is a definite, and that's also like a big fire sign too, shadow side. And we are now in Aries right now too, which is really exciting. But I feel like this masculine energy, if it's not in your life already, they're going to be coming into your life. So you just need to make sure that you have your healthy boundaries that are up and ready to go. And because they're coming, and they're coming soon. This is with the 8 or the 7 of Pentacles in reverse being clarified by that 7 of Swords. This is that they're coming, and they're coming really, really soon. This is a blockage, and this is usually waiting energy. So with it in the reverse, it is not. So they might be even like watching you from like social media. They might be just kind of trying to figure out your like movement in the sense of, like if you're single, are they single? Like what's going on? So they're definitely watching you, and they're watching what's happening there. And you're going to be hearing from them very, very shortly. This energy is going to be quick. And this can be that masculine energy. I'm getting that it is, but this can be also someone else as well. But I'm definitely feeling, just because of like this energy that's going on over here with that Emperor and that King of Wands in reverse, it definitely is going to be that energy that's coming towards you. Now, I feel like, and I'm kind of reading this backwards, like at least for you guys, it isn't. But for me, it totally is. But I feel like this is just going to be a really good energy, and it's going to be a really good, almost like ignition kind of energy, where it's just going to be like the word that keeps coming in my mind is like explosive, in the way of like passionate and really, really wonderful. But there's just things that are happening, and it's how the universe works, where things start to click, and it's like cogs in a clock, where things are happening to make this overall thing happen. So like with what is happening with this masculine energy and coming towards you, it's right now as well that you're kind of feeling trapped in a really like emotional state. Now, I think that we all are kind of stuck in that. It's been a really like rough time. And if you're like me, I'm trying to also organize things and throw stuff out that I've had forever. And sometimes it feels like the walls are closing in on you, and your emotions are not really stable in that sense. And I feel like that there's a lot of your intuition too that you're blocking as well. And I feel like with this person that might be coming into your life, I feel like they are totally, but that is going to be coming into your life. I feel like you might have a feeling like you might be settling for something, or that you might feel trapped in that relationship, as well as that you're not going to be trusting your intuition. And that can be like both ways, that this person is coming with actually good intentions, but they hurt you in the past, but you're holding on to the past. And so you're being reactive in a negative way. Or vice versa. Maybe this person is coming and they're not good news, and your body, your intuition, everything is saying, no, don't do this. And you're like, whatever. Story of my life. You cute, okay. But it's really needing to make sure that your spirit and your soul and everything is really open to what your intuition is feeling. You just gotta trust it. And it feels like that's a big blockage right now, and that's where this like kind of feeling trapped. So make sure also that if you are able to, and that you are following your local government and laws, make sure that you do step outside, go for a walk, do something that gets you out of the house, and not necessarily in the public, but just get you out of the house, get moving, and get kind of that trapped feeling to let go. Now, this is such a great ending to this, because we have that beautiful 10 of Cups being clarified by the Page of Pentacles. Now, there is happiness that's coming. Rainbows are a symbol for blessings, and this is a time to really be thankful and to show your gratitude for what you have. And I feel like that we are going to be blessed with so much after like all of this is said and done. And it's just making sure that we're not taking things for granted. And that's ourselves too. And also, like with the Page of Pentacles, that's a message of money, and that's a message of prosperity as well. So there's just a really good, it's a big bright light at the end of this tunnel. But we have to do the work that's at place. So this masculine energy needs to really like embrace their shadow side and really kind of get that energy to see things clearly and have the strength to let go of control and things like that. Because that's what I feel is the lower vibration on this masculine energy. This feminine energy is just on an emotional roller coaster and is blocking that intuition, because what I'm getting, at least for me too, where you block that emotional side and that intuition side, thinking that that's what's going to help you control your emotions. And that's not the case. That is going to make you just go off the rail. So it's just time to really open up, feel your feelings, allow them to come, say hey, but don't let them stay. And just to really focus on your intuition and the relationships of how people make you feel, especially if you're getting someone that is going to be coming into your life. So just make sure that you do listen to that. And if it's no-go, then it's a no-go. It's okay. And the thing is if you don't get a bad vibe from it, or you don't get a inkling that something's wrong, then go for it. Who cares, It's just, let's just get into this really beautiful headspace of just happiness and joy. All right, guys, that is it for that reading. Make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe, also comment below. Tell me if any of this resonates with you, and let's cheers. Let's cheers to just happiness and joy. Hell yeah. Clink. Okay. I want to do just one mini reading. So I'm going to just do a 3-card. If you hear that, I think Coda's asleep and she's breathing very heavily. Okay. That is 2. Wow. That's a double card. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is really great news for if you're single, ready to mingle. This is great news too. So we have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. There's our other card. So this is fast moving energy. Then we have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the 4 of Wands in reverse. So the message here is that there's going to be quick moving energy, especially for our single friends, that they might not be single for very long. And I know you're thinking it's quarantine, you can't see anyone. Well, it doesn't mean that you can't chat it up. It doesn't mean that maybe a friend from the past texts you and you start getting a relationship that way. It feels like that there's going to be a quick energy for this. But make sure that you do really embody that 9 of Pentacles energy, which is standing on your own and being independent as well. So just because you might be getting in a relationship doesn't mean that you have to lose that independence, and just don't lose yourself. That's a big message of doing that. Also, with the 4 of Wands, this is great. This can be also a marriage card. So if you're looking to or wanting to get married or anything like that, it feels like that there is a huge possibility that is going to happen. And I would say within this year. Again, this is a general read, so don't super quote me on it. But at least for this reading, if you're feeling it, I am too. But this is also, it doesn't necessarily have to be a marriage or a wedding, but this can be a celebration of friends. This can just be a celebration of getting together. But the overall message here is foundation. So it feels like the next relationship that's going to be coming into your life for our single friends, that it's going to be a really good standing relationship, a long-term relationship, something that is going to bring stability. This is a really good sign. Awesome. All right, that's it for that. Make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe, also comment below. Tell me if any of this resonates with you. Let's cheers to that. Cheers to stability. Clink. I know that stability has not been a major thing that any of us have been feeling, but it's good to dream, and it's good to kind of have that little bit of solid ground too. So I hope you've had a good week. I have had, it's been a long week. It just, all the days blend together. Let's be real. But, I've had a really good time hanging out with, one of my friends, and I know that's a huge red alarm, have that like, boo, 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 but we are following all the CDC guidelines as well as our local government rules, laws, whatever you call it. Because we have been going down to the green belt and parking our cars and like having over 6 feet away, and we just been like chatting it up and enjoying with the windows down, the beautiful weather. It was really beautiful the first time that we were down there. It was like in the 70s and beautifully like sunny, and it was just gorgeous. And this week has been deceivingly sunny, and it looks like it's going to be gorgeous outside, and then you get outside and it's freaking windy and cold as hell. It's so annoying. But that's been really nice, because I've also been having a really hard time with talking with people through a screen, and I need to have like a physical like interaction with people, you know, and like talking to people face to face. So that's been really nice to have. And then I have been cleaning, like deep cleaning my house, and not like cleaning in the sense of dusting or anything like that. I need to do that though. But I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff. I can't believe how much stuff I have. I've had stuff that was from middle school, elementary school, and I don't know why I've kept it. And so I have like old pictures, and I've just been going through everything and just kind of doing the, you know, the art of tidying, where it's, you hold it or you just look at it, and if it gives you joy, then you keep it. If you don't, throw it out. And it's been rough. I am a Taurus, so I do like my stuff, but I am so done with crap, and I'm just getting rid of so much stuff. And it's been really eye-opening and has been an emotional journey for me as well, because it's just looking back at the past. And I have in the past been a really big, notorious past dweller, and have lived in the past, and I used to be really, really bad. It's not saying that I still don't now. Here's the world and death. It's saying that I don't do it now, but because I still do. I catch myself, but I really want to try and just be 100% in the present. And you can't really, if you are lugging around a bunch of shit that like doesn't make any sort of sense, and things that like bring up negativity. And that was another thing too I want to talk to you guys about. I found a box of notes from high school. And high school for me was not like last year. High school for me was 15 years ago. Oh my God. But I was going through it, and none of the notes are obviously written by me. They're written by my friends at the time to me. And they were so mean and like mean-spirited. And some of them had like funny doodles and all of this stuff. But they were mean. They were so rude and just unkind. And I'm thinking to myself, and this is no judgment to those people that are giving me these notes, because obviously they're giving me those notes because I'm giving those right back. Like, it was just one of those moments where it's like a good, like, I have grown from this, but I also feel guilt because I was so mean. So mean. And I don't know. I'm just glad that I got rid of them too, because it just was one of those things where it's just like, I can't have this, because now I'm associating it with meanness and like being just not kind to people. And just because that they're either different or they might be annoying or whatever, but like, who the hell am I, you know? And that was the thing where it's just like, who am I that I'm so great that I think I'm better than people? And that was pretty much what the energy that was coming off of it, where it was like, I'm better than this person. And it's like, dumb little girl. No, you're not. But, yeah, I got rid of all of that. And I went through some of my pictures, and, you know, there's some people that like you're not friends with anymore. And I still kept some of the pictures that were with people that I'm not friends with at all, because it was a good time, and it really brought me into that energy of like, I remember when I had a good relationship with this person, so I kept it. And that was just kind of like where my energy was with trying to go through all of this stuff and really focus on just decluttering and getting rid of the negative stuff. And the thing is that I was keeping a lot of this in my closet, and it was just boxes. So it was just like a shit ton of boxes with just crap in them, and then just like shoved away. Well, this became not just boxes in a closet. It became an issue where it was like exploding out of the room. It was becoming like a true like hoarders episode. So that has been what I've been dealing with, and getting really frustrated, but then trying to be kind to myself, but then getting even more frustrated with myself, where it's like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? So I've been trying to be really kind to myself, but it's been, at least for this week with cleaning it out, it's been a really eye-opening experience. And the good thing, though, is that I'm focusing a lot of my nervous energy, the lower vibration energy that's happening on that. So when I'm starting to feel like, the walls are closing in on me, I don't feel good, and you're getting into that panic and that worry, that's when I just like, all right, let's go to the panic room. Like, start going through stuff. And it's made that energy like focused on really well. And that's the other thing when I was talking about weather, I wish it was warmer, because then I would be more comfortable working out in the yard. But it's so cold, and I don't want to wear a jacket because then I'm going to get sweaty, and then it's just all big thing. So it's just like, this is a good time for it to be cold so I can focus on getting this crap done. So I'm feeling like this weekend I should be able to have all of the stuff looked at, because I'm doing it true hoarder style. Most of it's being thrown away, but the good stuff I'm donating once everything's said and done, and then keep. And so I've been doing like a really flash pick what are you gonna do. And so like on my bed, it's just a pile of just shit. It's crazy. But once I have gone through everything, then I'm going to go through that again and try to weed out even more stuff and like spend time with it. It's a really weird like thing, but also find a place for it. So if I don't have a place for it, then it needs to go. But anyways, that's what I'm doing. That's how my week's been. I've run out of time, but thanks so much, guys, for hanging out. Let's cheers. Let's cheers to positivity, friendship, and just enjoying the sunshine. Clink. All right, guys. I hope you have a great weekend, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.